Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll be solving another SQL problem. Problem number 585, investments in 2016. Let's take a look at the problem statement. We are given a table called insurance. This table has 5 columns: PID, TIF 2015, TIF 2016, lat and long. PID is the primary key for this table. Each row of this table contains information about one policy, where PID is the policyholder's policy ID, TIF 2015 is the total investment value in 2015, and TIF 2016 is the total investment value in 2016. Lat is the latitude of the policyholder's city. It's guaranteed that lat is not null. Long is the longitude of the policyholder's city. It's guaranteed that long is not null. And our task is to report the sum of all total investment values in 2016. So TIF 2016 for all policyholders who have the same TIF 2015 value as one or more other policyholders, meaning I'm going to take a note here. So in the TIF 2015, the value is not unique. So TIF 2015 is not unique because the value is as one or more other policyholders have the same value, right? And the second condition is the policyholders are not located in the same city as any other policyholder, so lat and long of the policyholder has to be unique, is unique. Let's take a look at the example. In this insurance table, there are 4 policyholders, 1, 2, 3, 4. In TIF 2015, there are 10, 20, 10, and 10. And we want the TIF 2015 is not unique, meaning this row is out because policyholder has to have the same TIF 2015 value as one or more other policyholders. So, but this one doesn't have the same value as anyone else. We can exclude this row because it didn't meet one of the requirements. And continue. So this, so the rest we're looking at 1, 3, and 4. And we need to find the sum of TIF 2016. The second requirement is the lat and long attribute pairs must be unique. So here for PID number 1, lat long is 10, 10, number 2, 20, 20, number 3, 20, 20, and number 4, 40, 40. So we can see that for PID number 2 and 3, they are not unique. They live in the same city because they have the same lat long. Meanwhile, PID 1 and 4, they live in the different cities because they have different lat long. So in conclusion, we can see that we will get the sum of TIF, the value for TIF 2016 of the PID 1 and 4, and the sum is 5 plus 40, which is 45. And we need to round the value to 2 decimal places. Therefore, the value here is 45.00. Alright, so let's solve this problem. I'm going to solve this problem using 2 approaches. One is subquery, and another approach will be using window functions. So I'm going to start with approach number 1. So this is going to be the subquery. For this problem, the subqueries will be in the condition, meaning I will get the sum TIF 2016 from this insurance table where the TIF 2015 will meet some kind of conditions, and the lat long will also meet some kind of condition that will be defined in a subquery. So it's going to be something like, let's just select TIF 2016 from insurance table, insurance, where, so this is where we are going to define the condition of these requirements right here. So where TIFF 2015 in here, I will select TIFF 2015 from insurance. We are going to group by TIFF 2015 having count TIFF 2015 greater than 1. So this is the query to identify if the value is distinct or not. If the count of TIFF 2015 is equal to 1, meaning it is unique, it is distinct. But if the count of TIFF 2015 is greater than 1, that value has duplicate, is not distinct. So I can run that so you can see it. So if I run this, comment this out. Let's remove this condition. So I'm going to select TIFF 2015 and then count of that group by TIFF 2015. So let's run that. It's not T. So as you can see here, for TIFF 2015, where the value is 10, there are 3 of them. Where the value is 20, there's 1 of them, right? And I select where the value, the count here, is greater than 1, meaning we don't want the unique one, we want the one that is as the same as other PID. Right, so that is for TIFF 2015. So we define that. Let's uncomment this. So that this part will take care of the first condition where TIFF 2015 value is not unique. So moving on to the lat long, and we get the combination by using concat function. The concat function will combine these two together, and we will have 1010, 2020, 2020, and 4040. So concat lat long. So the concat lat long, it has to be in. So in here, I'm going to create another subquery. I'm gonna select concat lat long from insurance. We do the same thing as we did with TIFF 2015, but in here we are going to define, because we want this unique value, we are going to count the concat lat long equal to 1. So we want that to be unique and concat lat long in that value. So group by concat lat long having count concat lat long equal to 1. So if I run this separately and comment this out, if I run this, let me remove this. Actually, no, it's gonna be count concat lat long. From that, we group by that. Okay. So now, as you can see, for the lat long 1010, we have 1, right? It only appeared once. For the lat long 2020, it appears twice, as is shown here, twice, meaning it's not unique. For lat long 4040, it also appeared once. So these two values are unique, right? And let's uncomment this. So these are the subquery that define the condition the lat long and TIFF 2015 need to meet. So let's run that. TIFF 2015. Okay. It's concat. I have a typo somewhere. Concat is concat. Okay, Let's rerun that. All right, so now we should have the whole row for the, oh, because I select TIFF 2016, so we have the two rows that meet these two condition here and condition here. That is the row for PID number 1 and for PID number 4, and we need the sum of these two. To do that, we just need to put sum as TIFF 2016, and we also have to round it to 2 decimal places. I'm gonna do round function in here too. Let's run that again. All right, so the output matches with the expected output. Let's submit that and make sure we pass all the test cases. Okay, so I passed all the test cases. Runtime 759 milliseconds. Alright, so as I said earlier, I will try the second approach. Let's do that with window function. So the second approach with window function. Right, but we also need to comment this out. So for the second approach, I will use count window function to get how many times this number appears, like the occurrences of these values, right? So for this number 10, this value, we should see the count to be 3, right? For 20, it's going to be 1, and for 10 here is going to be 3, and 10 here is going to be 3. Same with lat long. I will get the count, like how many times this combination, the 10-10 appears, how many times 20-20 appears, and it should be 2, and how many times 40-40 appears. Right, so in order to do that, we just need to use the count window function. Right, I'm gonna select star, and we get the count. Right, count. First we get the count of TIFF 2015 over partition by TIFF 2015, and we also order by TIFF 2015. This way we'll get the occurrence of these value, and we call this column not unique. Similarly, we'll get the count of the lat long, right, over partition by lat long, and order by lat long. So in here, because we do order by lat long, so partition, it will also follow this order, and we call this column unique location. All right, from insurance table. So let's run this real quick and take a look at the output. So these two columns that I just appended to this table, these are the occurrences of these values. Like I said before, for the value 10, it occurred 3 times. So 3, similarly 3, and for 20, it shows up once. Same with the lat long. So for the lat long 10-10, because I did the concat, 10-10, it happens once, 20-20 happened twice, and 40-40 once. So now we are going to select sum. So let's first select TIFF 2016. Let's take a look from this one. We also need to create a subquery to select from, or you can use CTE. It's kind of similar, but in this case it's simple, so I'm going to just use this as a subquery, calling this table 2016 money, right? Where, so for the not unique, for the TIFF, we select those that are not unique. So not unique right here, right? We don't want the unique one because we this one only happens once, so we want the one that is greater than 1, not unique greater than 1, and unique location, because we want unique, it should be equal to 1, and unique location equal to 1. So let's run that. Alright, so we should see the 2 rows for TIFF 2016, which is this one, PID number 1 and PID number 4. Same thing as we did with the subquery approach. We're gonna get some of that, and we also round it to 2 decimal point, to 2 decimal places. That, and we call this TIFF 2016. Alright, so let's run this. The output looks good. We submit this just to make sure that we pass all the test cases. Alright, so I passed all the test cases, runtime 1030 milliseconds. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I see you in another video.